Now on to Cleveland, Ohio, where an 8-year-old boy was taken from his family and put into foster care, not because he was being physically abused, but because the little boy is severely obese. The third grader weighs more than 200 pounds. According to a Cleveland newspaper, the plain dealer social workers say his mom was not doing enough to control his weight, but his mom says otherwise. This is reportedly the first time that state officials can recall a child being taken away from his parents because of weight. This case raises a lot of question and fuels the intensifying national debate over childhood obesity. Dr. Joanna Dolgoff is a pediatrician and a child obesity expert. She joins us now with more. Give us some context of this story, if you would.
Absolutely. This boy weighs about 250 pounds. He's 8 years old. He is severely obese. Apparently, officials had been working with his mother for a year, and they felt like she was not making enough progress. And so they decided to take the child out of the home and put him into foster care. I have to say, I strongly disagree with this decision. You disagree with it? Why? There are so many different causes for childhood obesity, and to blame this mother for it solely it's really just an injustice. This could be genetic. I'm not sure if they did genetic tests, but there was a case of a family in Britain. The government was about to take the child away until they discovered that child had a genetic abnormality. Also, no parent has complete control. You know, in school, the kids can get seconds and third lunches. And as you know, the school has now decided pizza is a vegetable. So it's not like they're getting healthy nutrition there. I also believe that the separation, taking this child out of the home, is going to cause so much stress for the child. That just leads to cortisol release, which causes us to eat more and to convert more of our calories to fat. I think there has to be a better way. Yeah, when you take a look at the averages of roughly what an 8-year-old should weigh, depending on their height, it's obviously way under the 200 pounds. Boys typically are under 64 pounds, girls under 65 pounds. When you see a 200-plus pound 8th grader, what are the inherent health dangers, I guess, too, that this child is up against? And does taking this child away from his parents, this 8-year-old, does that create more stress and possibly even more problems, health problems for him? Right. And that's the whole point. Yes, this child is at major risk for medical problems. Being overweight or obese affects every single organ system in the body. So this child's at risk for heart attack, stroke, liver failure, and there are probably many changes in his body already. Studies have shown thickening in the arteries, fatty deposits in the arteries of kids as young as the age of 6. So yes, he is in grave danger. The issue in my mind is what's the best solution? And I think rather than disrupting this child's life by taking him out of his house, it's much better to focus on supporting the family more. Apparently, this mother did enroll her child in a weight loss program, and the child lost weight. Then, as what happens very often, the child gained the weight back. The mother has been trying to get the kid to exercise, bought him a bicycle. So we see the mother is making some efforts. I think as a society, we need to do what we can to support her. We need more funding for programs to help children lose weight, more support for the families. I think that's the real answer. And in fact, we've offered to reach out and help this child if they'd like to accept our help with, my own weight loss program for kids. I think we need to do whatever we can to get this child back with his mother. His mom's lawyers say that the county is overreaching and says that the medical problems his medical problems may be a risk for further imminent danger right now. Obviously, that family very upset, the mother very upset that her 8-year-old has been taken away from her. Quickly, this is an extreme situation. If your child is overweight, though, what specifically can you do? You really want to watch how much your child is eating. Portion distortion is a major problem. So you want to watch serving sizes. You want to make sure your child's having lean proteins, whole grains, and getting a lot of exercise. All right, and we have heard from a spokeswoman from the County Department of Children and Family Services. They basically are saying the following: this child's problem was so severe that we had to take custody. The agency worked with the mother for more than a year before asking the juvenile court for custody.
over the child, a case that we will be watching. Joanna Dolgoff, thank you for your insight on this. Obviously, a very difficult situation for all parties involved in this one.